Hi everybody, it's Rosa from Dear Friends again, and Sharon's family has just arrived here. We've got sweet Kyla. Hi Kyla. We've got Shay, she just gave us a nod. Sharon in the background, the mom, and Lana. There's Lana. Then we got their babies. Shay and Lana both have a baby this year. They are with them. Let's just take a little peek around the corner and see if any other deer are behind them. And looks like no deer are behind them, so it should be a peaceful feeding. No food competition today. Thank goodness for that. There's Kyla getting a sip of water. So I'm going to bring their snacks out and I'll be right back. Okay, I got their snacks out and they are enjoying apples, pears, and carrots. So for new viewers, this is one family. We've got 3 generations here. We've got 3 sisters, their mom, and their babies. And this is a whitetail deer family that travel around together. They're very family-oriented animals that stay together. The females stay together and travel together. And the bucks, when they grow up, they go on their way so they can find other female to have families with. So here they're enjoying their snack. It's a hot day, a hot October day here. Here's a little baby. That's Shay's little baby drinking some water. Always leave water out because it's warm here and they have to walk a mile to get to the lake. So to make it easier on them, I leave water out each day. Here's Kyla. Is Kyla really enjoying her apple? So thankfully, we didn't have 2 families arrive at the same time, and they're able to eat peacefully today without the families competing for food. So that's real nice. We are currently in rut here in Texas, and the girls are always on the watch as they're getting chased by the bucks. Oh, look at Sharon's noticing that airplane fly red. That's Sharon in the background. She's the mom. The mom and the grandma of this group. They all respect her. Here she is. They respect her. I've noticed with deer, they respect their elders. All Sharon has to do, this is Sharon here, the oldest female of this family, all she has to do is tap her. I've seen her just tap her front hoof and they all get out of her way. They're very respectful of her. Here she comes to eat the rest of this. So I wish I didn't have to feed them on the patio because it's sometimes hard for them to grab it off the flat surface, but it's unhealthy. They can get disease if their food and their poo is mixed up, and their poo is in the yard everywhere, and I keep their food and poo separate, and I can clean the patio each evening and make sure they're getting clean food each day. So it's a little inconvenient for them to have to grab it off a flat concrete surface. Oh, she's sneezing. Something's got her sneezing. But it's worth it for their health. It's worth it for them to eat off a clean surface. And they're smart. They'll often drag it. If they can't get a good grip on it, they'll drag it to the edge of the patio and pull it off that way. See, it looks like they're wandering off. Some of them are. There she goes. See, it's a little hard to grab it off there, but she'll find a way to. There she got it. Here's the babies are growing. They're really, this one here right in front of us isn't really a baby anymore, but they're the baby of this group. They lost their dots. They were all spotted during the summer when they were real young, and their coats have changed and they're solid colors. Look how cute that is. That's Sharon with her grandson. They had another baby, which I just loved. It had a real spunky personality, but it was hit by a car. It was Lana's baby, and Lana's been a little stressed since that's happened. It's really heartbreaking when they lose their baby, and oh look, Aunt Kyla's telling the little one to move. If she really struggles, I'll pick it up for her, but they're pretty smart on how to get it off there. So, yeah, Lana's been a little stressed since she's lost her baby, which she had two and one of them passed. It's a very special baby, very spunky. Now this one, the young really struggled to get it off the concrete, so I might pick it up for him and hand it to him. I'll be right back while I do that. Here we go. Got it in my hand, and I'm just gonna hand it to him. He hasn't had any. Let's see if he can pick it up. It's a pretty big piece. I'm just gonna throw it for him. It's just too hard for him to. Oh well, they're ants. The ants took it, and these guys they have to defer to their parents, which, like families, I'm not going to go against what the mom is instructing. The mom said, get out of the way, I'm eating that. So they're 5 months old, and they're every now and then nursing still. The main nursing is over, but I've seen them nurse, so if the moms want the fruit, they deserve it, because they're just finishing nursing still. and they really need the nutrition. When they were heavily nursing, they were starving, and Lana here, who just walked up, she'd be so hungry she'd just come right into my house, and she couldn't wait for me to chop it up. She'd take it whole off the cutting board. When you're that hungry, you're pretty fearless. There she is. So she's the one that lost one of her babies, and she's been a little stressed since that happened. If I could have saved her baby, I would have. I just didn't see it happen. I wasn't around when it happened, when it got hit. Oops. So it went into selfie mode on me again. Sorry about that. But she's got one baby, which that's impressive to have any survive when you're living in a heavy traffic area. It's impressive that you've got even one with you still. There's quite a bit of traffic here that they've learned to live around. There's Kyla. See, Kyla is an example of a deer. Look at her hoof down there. It was run over when she was a baby. It's deformed. Sometimes she limps, sometimes it's very uncomfortable, but most of the time she gets around really well with it. She's adapted really well with an injured hoof. She can run and jump like any of the others with 3 good hoofs, which is impressive. But I have noticed she struggles to use the restroom, because they use the restroom like female dogs, and it's a little hard for her to get in that position with one messed up foot, but she manages. She's doing well. She's doing better than I'd be doing if my foot was deformed, I'll tell you that. Hi, sweetie. Did you hear me talking about you? Yeah. Hi, look how gorgeous. She's just a beauty. So I'm on a patio, so I'm tall, but normally they come up to near my hips, and I've seen them stand on their back legs, and they're way taller than me when they do that. But hi, Lana. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, she's just an angel. Hi, baby. She's just a real friendly angel. Hi. Such a good mom, too. She's a great mom. So I've read they stopped nursing at 4 or 5 months, but I've seen them nursing here in late October, which is just amazing. Such sweet sisters. Look how sweet they are, cleaning each other. So they groom each other and pick off any bugs that might be in their coat. Which there's way more bugs out here since we don't really get much of a winter. Aren't they just the sweetest things? Oh, that's dangerous. That's Kyla and Lana, two very sweet sisters. So this family kind of made my yard their territory. And Beth's family comes here for snacks, but they don't like it. This family pushes them away. And they're bigger. They're a larger family of does that travel together, and they're bigger than Beth's family, so they pretty much win that. But I sneak Beth snacks when they're not around. I try not to interfere with their they have their own rules, and I try not to interfere, but because our earth is so imbalanced, and they don't have much habitat, that I do sneak Beth's family food when I can, because there's just not much land for them. They're living off handouts and in the few green spaces that aren't developed. And they just don't have as much variety as they used to eat from. So I think when the world gets like that, it's important to do what you can to support wildlife without interfering, with as little interference as possible. When we have the majority of the land and they're just living off the scraps, I think it's our responsibility to do what we can without interfering with their rules, with their deer rules they have. There's Sharon. There's Shay. So Shay is Sharon's daughter, and I think she's the toughest one. When they have to battle another family, she does the majority of it. She's also the tallest one. Lana will step in too. Lana is very strong. Look how sweet they are. They're sweet to each other, but if they have to battle another family, they're tough. Oops. I got into selfie mode again. I'm sorry, I don't mean to do that. And she's just beautiful. They're just beautiful animals. Very elegant. Their movements are very elegant. That's Lana and her son. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's Lana and Kyla. I don't always get the best view when I'm looking through the camera. It's kind of distorted looking through the camera. But yeah, that's Lana and her sister Kyla. So this is a standard snack time. They'll eat their snacks and then they'll groom each other after snacking, and sometimes they'll even take a nap here afterwards. I have some real cute pictures of them sleeping. It's real adorable. Hi, Lonnie. Hi, sweetie. Just aren't they the cutest things? Hi. So it's about 4 o'clock and they've almost finished all the water in that bowl. I put new water out every morning, so I'll have to fill that up again here. So Lana is real brave. She'd just walk right into my house when she was nursing. The other deer, that kind of freaks him out. I think like she'd walk through the glass doors, and I think most of them, it's hard to, the reflection of the glass, it's hard for them to quite see. And but Lana would just make her way in somehow, and she's super brave. The other deer, they'll get close to the door, but they won't go in it like that. So if I'm not, if they can't see me and get my attention when they arrive, if they can't see me in the living room, they'll go to each window in the house looking for me. And then when they find me, they'll just stand there and stare in at me until I come out, which is pretty smart of them. So I tried to keep all my windows open so they can find me. Okay, here's the rest of the group. They've sat down. They might just nap here today. If they don't get disturbed by another family or a buck chasing them for rut, they'll just take a nap. There they are. Sharon and one of their babies just getting ready to nap, so I'll probably go inside and just let them have some quiet time and take a nap out here. There's Shay. Hi. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and end this video now and let these two settle in as well. But I hope y'all enjoyed seeing this sweet family today, and hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. Okay, bye from Deer Families.